welcoming you in with so much love. Sorrow, the word that I heard to speak of today is sorrow. And immediately I get a vision of the way water carves the earth, Mother Gaia, and where that water keeps on flowing because it's the path of least resistance, then that path gets deeper and deeper. And when we endure a lot of sorrow in our life, we become easily set up to be the victim to life, to be someone that says, life is happening to me, instead of having the perception of life is happening for me. Because the contrast in that perception is that when you are in that victim mindset, that awful things are happening to you. You're in an understanding that God source frequency isn't with you and isn't with you through this hardship, which is also very easily understandable when we're coming from that 3D perception, that humanness perception, that we're living in an existence without God's source frequency, without the divine. And the other side of that is when we become aware that life is happening for us, then we open the doorway to have a much greater understanding of why. Knowing that there must be a really good reason why something has happened to cause so much pain in your life. And if you seek for that answer, it will come to you. Keeping your heart open. If you are experiencing a lot of sorrow right now in your present moment, if you're finding it really difficult to hold yourself or feeling like nobody else can understand you, then let the divine understand you. Let God's source frequency be the one to hold you, love you, fill up all the gaps that are feeling empty right now. These blessings that come in, enter our life, blessings in their disguise, they come in as a reminder. I'm just watching a black cockatoo circling. I don't know if you can hear it. I always think of the full power ancestral source of energy when I hear the black cockatoos. Anyhow, getting back on track. Where was I? Oh, yes, these blessings in disguise that appear to try to hurt us and sabotage us so badly. It's really a reminder that there is always that greater source of power, that divine God source frequency, because the same power that gives us everything in life is also the same power that takes it away. We do not have control. Our humanness wants to control because it comes from our fear. And the fear is a mindset that comes from a place of not knowing that the divine is always there. Always. So getting caught in this cycle of being a victim to life, thinking that life is happening to you and not for you to have the opportunity to constantly take the rise and expand yourself. Before we know it, years and years of our life goes by. Until we hear a deep, deep calling, a soul calling, telling us that we just cannot take it anymore, that we cannot live another day with this program running. You start to feel really depressed. You start to feel the bondage that is self-inflicted. Your mind can't come up with any solutions because you're running on fear and anxiety, and you just feel completely helpless. When we're forced to endure sorrow, trauma in our life, we don't always have the capacity to see that we are actually now the ones responsible for how we take care of that trauma. That the person or the situation is not responsible for it. we become responsible for it. And it takes a lot of courage. And we certainly can't have emotions of guilt, fear and shame trying to sabotage this leap in our timeline that we now are ready to embark on. And you are ready to embark on it, because otherwise this wouldn't be showing up. And as each day goes on, where we are now living in the awareness that God Source frequency is with us all the time, always has been. We are never separate. There's now also a white-bellied sea eagle. Amazing. And 2 black cockatoos. Yeah, that is definitely for someone. Yeah, you'll know if it's for you. You've embarked on this journey of transforming your material world to something different. You're so tired, you're so exhausted, and that's a message to let you know that you do have a beautiful support team. And even though it may be the unseen realm, it's there. And I guess that's what I wanted to talk about too. I might have gone off track now but anyway, I'll just keep on going and edit this video as best as I can. Yeah. As we take each day, realizing that we are not alone on this journey, it takes a lot of trust. It takes a lot of trust. We need to trust in something unseen. And as we all know, in our humanness, we like to trust things that are solid, or that give us proof, or give us a guarantee. We don't want to do anything that we might fail, because we've already gone through so much shame in our life. We don't want to need to feel shame. I love you.